This is Ben Doughty for The Hardest Game with British and Commonwealth Super Middleweight Champion Callum Simpson. Callum, I had to do a double take. I saw your name on this bill because you're only just boxer could have sworn 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, mate, I was out. Well, yeah, like I said, 3 weeks ago, but it only lasted around an hour, so I was straight back in gym, still fresh, and yeah, good to go again.
I saw on the night a few people trying to accuse not Mark Bateson, the referee, Mark Bates, of a premature stoppage with Steve Woodall.
Yeah, I've seen the same, mate, but you know, he got a very heavy knockdown about 10 seconds before that, and yeah, he put pressure straight back on him. We were under Kosh, so if he didn't stop it, then he would have been picking him up off the canvas a couple of seconds later.
I noticed he didn't complain, nor his team, so far as I was aware.
I don't know, to be fair. I mean, I was too busy celebrating to see if anyone were complaining.
So, what do we know about this Elvis Onorga who's come in to face you on February the 1st here at Wembley?
Yeah, so we had less than 2 week notice for this fight. So we've had a little look at him. I think he got 12 knockouts out of 13 wins. So he looks like he can punch. We've had watched a few little bits of him, and yeah, so we don't know too much, but we know enough. And I think any fighter, any high-level fighter, should be able to adapt whoever they're fighting and get in there and adapt straight away. So I'll show that on Saturday.
Are you this kind of fighter who likes to study opponents, or do you prefer to see what they've got when you get in the ring and maybe let your coaches do the studying?
Yeah, I don't really watch much boxing, to be fair. My coach will, my trainer Mark Haley, he'll watch the opponent, he'll do the studying, and he'll just break down. There's no point in me watching 10 of his fights, hours and hours and hours worth of fights. My coach breaks down what I need to know, really. Instead of all the other stuff, he just tells me what I need to know. Yeah, he just tells me what I need to know instead of too much information.
Which opponent have you taken the most seriously and thought was the biggest threat up to this point in your career?
I take them all seriously. I think the biggest, they're all the big threat. They've all got their own. Like when Boris Krajny with that big overhand right hand, we have to be aware of. Chelly, we knew it was going to be very awkward, and again he throws that big overhand right. Steed, probably the better boxer of them, and he's got power as well. When I fought Macias, the Mexican, that Mexican style, that pressure, big looping shots. They've all got their own that, like, everything's got to look out for their own strengths, and obviously how we're going to fight them differently. So yeah, I feel like again as a fighter, you need to be able to fight in different styles and overcome different opponents.
Sometimes foreign imports like Elvis Onorga are not coming over with the most ambition. This guy, he come today, looks like he's got the swagger with the combat suit and the sunglasses. Do you think he's very confident and ambitious to come to win? Yeah,
definitely. It was supposed to be out on a boxer show in December, but for some reason it fell through. It was supposed to be fighting again in 2 weeks in Sheffield on a GBM show, but that's not on for whatever reason. So yeah, he's been in camp, he's been training for a big fight, and yeah, this is a big opportunity for him, the Commonwealth title.
Every young fighter dreams of being on the world stage at some point. Do you visualise that stage, and do you think the main man Canelo will be moved on by the time you're knocking on that door?
Hopefully I'll be knocking on the door early mid next year. Whether he's still about, I don't know. But if he's about, he can come up to Barnsley. We'll get that stadium sold out. We'll happily host him at Barnsley Football Stadium.
Imagine that. What do you think of? There's a lot of talk about Canelo's next move, and they're talking up the idea of a Terence Crawford fight. Some people like the matchup. Some people say no, it's a sham of an idea based just on two big names. What's your take, Callum?
I've not really got a take, to be fair, mate. I don't even know what weight Terence Crawford fights at. I know he's very skilled, like pound for pound one at best, but yeah, it's just two completely different weights, isn't it? So I'm not too fussed about. Yeah, I don't really got an opinion on it, to be fair, mate.
I can hear you getting the call, so thanks for making time for The Hardest Game. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you, champ.
Thank you very much.